Hi, welcome to day 2 of Decluttering Your Finances. I'm still Linda, the Money Mentalist, and I'm still your host. So how did you get on with yesterday's challenge? Did you find some of it a little bit emotional? Did you find it an easy exercise? Do you kind of feel a sense of relief that you've just dealt with all that crappy stuff from the past? I certainly hope that's how you are feeling, because that's the whole point of the exercise. If you are still feeling a bit flat and a bit yuck about it all, you haven't done enough on the forgiveness part of it. So go back and continue down that forgiveness until you get that feeling of release and the weight off your shoulders. Okay, so that's the point that you need to get to. But that's not going to stop you moving on with today's challenge. So as I said yesterday, we look back. Now we're going to start to look forward. And I think that's something that a lot of us actually find hard to do. I mean, I know it's hard enough to look forward to what I'm going to be doing next week, let alone in 1, 3, 5, and 10 years ahead, which is what I'm going to be asking you to do today. Now, this isn't about goals. This is looking at the big, huge helicopter view of your life. If money was no obstacle, if time was no obstacle, if I could have anything that I wanted, anything I wanted, anywhere I wanted to be, anything I wanted to do, what would that look like? Now, this is a fun exercise. It's also challenging because we don't tend to think like that, because we come up with, oh, I'd love to write a book, but, and we put a but in a way, and we stop ourselves before we even start. So the rules for today are no buts allowed. Think of it back when you were a little kid and you had all these big dreams. I don't know, you wanted to be an astronaut, you wanted to be a supermodel. You never put a but in the way then, did you? So why, as adults, do we now insert the but? So this isn't goals. It may form some of your goals moving forward, but this is designed to get you big picture thinking. Now, it's not about just having lots and lots of stuff. That's certainly part of it. I know when I do this exercise, I kind of have stuff in mine as well. It might be the overseas holidays. It might be, well, actually for me, it was a grand piano, all those sorts of things. So whatever some of those things are, capture those. But it's also more about how do you want to feel when you acquire those things. So there's no point in spending $30,000 on a grand piano if you're not going to get the enjoyment of it afterwards. So you want to make sure that what you do put into this worksheet is going to bring you that sense of achievement, a sense of pride, whatever it is that's important for you in life. So work through the exercise. There's a few different steps. There's a few different ways of thinking about it. Now, why is this an important exercise? Again, coming back to our concept of financial anxiety. When we are financially stressed or when we have any form of anxiety, our view of the world narrows and we can only see tunnel vision. We get stuck. We can't see past where we are right here and now. So this exercise is designed to help you widen that sense that you have, start dreaming again, and start thinking about what could be possible for you and your family. Now, if you are in a relationship, you might want to do this individually. You might want to come together as a family. I love the concept of what I call a kitchen table conversation. And this is where literally you sit down together with your piece of paper or whatever it is, and you just brainstorm as a family unit. And you come up with any idea. Nothing is off the table. No idea is too crazy. In fact, the crazier the better. Make it fun. There's nothing about, well, that's a dumb idea, or we could never do that. Those types of conversations are not allowed in this instance. This is where I want 100% positivity. I want 100% fun, and I would love you to maybe just drop me a line, email me some of the cool things, the ideas that you've come up with in that longer term planning. 10 years is hard to look forward to, but try and come up with something that you might want to do. Even maybe if you link it kind of to a special birthday. So if you're in your 40s now, how would you love to celebrate your 50th or your 60th birthday? What are some of those things that you would just love to do? Even if you can't see them being possible now, don't let that stop you jotting them down and putting them on your list. So here we are. We're now moving into expansion mode. We're moving into growth mode. We're starting to put new, fresh ideas into your mind because we've got the old rubbish ones out. So if you're going to take and create some space in your mind, why not put something happy and fun into it? And that's what I would like you to do today. So this exercise, have lots of fun. Again, if you are struggling, if you are stuck, click the link below and you can book a call with me and I can help you work through this and what might be stopping you getting to this fun point. Enjoy. And by the way, when I first did this exercise, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 years ago now, a grand piano was actually on my list. And just to let you know, I didn't think it was possible, but I actually do have a grand piano now. What I actually didn't realise, it was going to be an electric grand piano, not one of those huge big ones that you see on stage. So I did achieve my goal that I never thought would be achievable. It's just in a slightly different way. So that's how the mind works. So write it down, have some fun, share some of the things with me, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.